Shabbat Shalom and welcome to this edition of Sabbath Word. Our topic is the dynamics of faith. To start with, I will remind us that without faith, you, me, no one can please Yah. Faith is the ingredient that makes our walk with Yah roll, so to say. Just like oil is the ingredient that makes the engine work, and blood is the flow in the human anatomy. And without blood in your system, So without faith in Yah, who is the Almighty, the creator of all things, the maker of all things, the owner, the real owner of all the wealth, which is in zillions of, maybe if you want to calculate in dollars, it says zillions of dollars or euros or pounds. He's the owner. So if you are one that trusts and believes in Yah, then you activate your faith in him. And then Yah will lead you to your destination. Remember, he said in Jeremiah 1 verse 5, I knew you before you were formed in your mama's belly, your mother's womb. He knew you before you were formed and set you apart, put you aside for a peculiar ministry. So, you're not here by accident. Abraham was not here by accident. Joseph was not here by accident. Moses did not come by accident. No. All the prophets, they were all ordained by Yah. Yah had called them before they were formed in their mama's belly. So, they knew their calling. They had faith in Yah. Yahushua had faith in Yah. He would not have agreed to come down from heaven in human form through his mama, Mary, through the virgin conception, and suffer and die, and be crucified, vilified, in the most horrendous and wicked way. He wouldn't have, but he had faith that Yah will raise him up according to his word. Hallelujah. There is absolutely nothing that you can do without faith in Yah. If you want to walk with Yah, it can never work unless you have the ingredient of faith in him, in you. Hallelujah. So, how do you go about developing your faith in Yah? It is not by mind, it is not by power, it is only by the Spirit of Almighty Yah. So you have to submit yourself to Yah, trusting him for everything. Not some things, no. Everything. It's a question of rededicating your life, literally. Changing your ways. Separating yourself. Set aside yourself. And then, yeah, we know you're ready. And he will come to you. He will speak to you. And he will reveal your ministry. Progressively. He will. He's faithful. I have been there, and I tell you, Yah is faithful. And when Yah has given you a commission, you cannot escape him, because he knew you before you were even conceived and had struck a deal, struck a covenant with your spirit man. And there's no way you can just break that covenant. So he takes you through the process through the process. Yah had already ordained Joseph to be the prime minister of Egypt, which was the only world power then, because he wanted to use him to save the race, the promise that would generate the promise that he gave to Abraham. Yes, it was a promise, and it was there. And that is the truth. You can never take it away from the Israelites. They were Yah's own people. But then, through the birth of Yahushua and the supreme sacrifice, Yah has given us, every one of us, a leeway to be reunited with him and reconnected. And when we are reconnected with Yah, he reveals and reminds us of our purpose here on earth and gives us the enablement to achieve it. I shall continue with this in subsequent editions. But remember, without faith in your walk with God, with Yah, you cannot please him. So, we call it faith, but the actual true word is Emunah. That is the word. It is heavier, carries a heavier meaning than faith. Shabbat Shalom.